Hi everyone, hope you all are good. We are here for grade 5 math. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password as provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab, scroll down to grade 5 math, and then click on view all lessons. There you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter Symmetry and Transformations. Please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well. So here I'm on grade 5 math. Chapter we are on right now is Symmetry and Transformations. Let's just start with the first lesson, that is line of symmetry. So let's just start with the lesson. Is the dotted line a line of symmetry? So imagine folding this picture along the dotted line. Will not match up. The dotted line is not a line of symmetry. So basically, the line of symmetry is if you fold the image along the dotted line, the two sides match up, right? So that would be the line of symmetry. Now look at this example. Now try folding along the dotted line instead. The dotted line is line of symmetry. Let's just start with the test questions. Is the dotted line a line of symmetry? So we need to fold the image along the dotted line. If the two lines match up, so the correct option is no. If you fold the image along the dotted line, they do not match up. The correct option is no. Option number 2 is the correct option. Is the dotted line a line of symmetry? Yes, it is. If you fold the image along the dotted line, the two sides exactly match up. So the correct option is yes. Is the dotted line a line of symmetry? If you fold the image along the dotted line, the two sides exactly match up. So the correct option is yes. Is the dotted line a line of symmetry? Yes, it is. Very good. Option number one is the correct option. It is a line of symmetry. Is the dotted line a line of symmetry? No, that is not a line of symmetry. So option number two is the correct option. Is this line, is the dot line a line of symmetry? The correct option is no, that is not a dotted line. Very good. And that is not a line of symmetry. Option number two is the correct option. Is the dotted line a line of symmetry? Yes, it is. Very good. Option number one is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is rational symmetry. Let's just start with the next lesson. Does this picture have rational symmetry? So imagine rotating this picture 1/6 turn. So basically now you have to rotate the picture, and if it will look exactly the same, that means the picture has rotational symmetry. Let's just start with the test questions. Need to rotate the image and you have to see if that is exactly the same. So then that means they have the rotational symmetry. Does this picture have rotational symmetry? No. If you rotate this and then you need to see if that exactly look like the same. So the correct option is no. It will not look like the same. Does this picture have rotational symmetry? Yes, it is. If you rotate them along half, 1/4, or 1/3 time, it looks like exactly the same. So yes, it has rotational symmetry. Does this picture have rotational symmetry? Yes, it is. Option number one is the correct option. Does this picture have rotational symmetry? The correct option is no, the picture does not have the rational symmetry. Does this picture have rotational symmetry? Yes, it is. Option number one is the correct option. Does this picture have rotational symmetry? No, the correct option is no. Does this picture have rotational symmetry? No, option number two is the correct option. The picture does not have the rotational symmetry. Does this picture have rotational symmetry? Yes, it is. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. Reflection, rotation, and translation. Let's just start with the next lesson. What combination of transformations is shown below? What combination of transformation is shown below? So starting from 1 to 2. From 1 to 2, that is our translation. When you move from 1 to 2, that is the translation. And from 2 to 3, that is the reflection. Let's just start with the test questions. Basically, what is the right? Now I will explain the concept. Combination of transformation is shown below. We have to start from 1. We need to see the 2 and 3. So just look at the 1. This is line. If you look at the 1, 2 is the reflection of the 1, right? Like exactly the mirror image on the opposite side. So 2 is the reflection of 1. And from 1 to 2, that is, and now from 2 to 3, 2 is moved all along the 3 side, right? When a shape is moving to all the new position, then that would be the translation. So the first one is reflection and the second is translation. Option number reflection and then, but I think that is the rotation along this point. Just this point and you move the image. Let's just see if that is translation. But I think rotation it is. See rotation. How? Just this point is exactly the common. All the other 2 points are moved, but this point is still common. Then 3 is the rotation of 2. Rotation it is. Reflection and then rotation. Let's just start with the, okay, move on to next one. What combination of transformations is shown below? What combination of the transformation is shown below? From 1 to 2. 1 to 2, it is a rotation. And 2 to 3, that is the translation and then reflection. From 1 to 2, that is the translation and reflection. Option number 2 is the correct option. Oh, I selected the wrong option. Rotation and then translation. 1 to 2, that is the rotation because this point is common. And 2 to 3, that is the reflection. Option number 4 is the correct option. option. What combination of transformations is shown below? 1 to 2. 1 to 2 is the rotation. And then 2 to 3 is the translation. So rotation and then translation. Option number 1 is the correct option. What combination of transformation is shown below? 2 is the reflection of 1. Reflection and then rotation. Option number 1 is the correct option. Option number 1 is the correct option. What combination of transformation is shown below? 2 is the reflection of 1. Reflection and then rotation. No, reflection and then translation. What combination of transformation is shown below? is the translation of one, and three is the reflection. Translation and then reflection. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Great lesson. Identify congruent and similar figures. Are these figures related? They are not the same shapes, right? They are neither similar or congruent. Let's start with the test questions. Look at this shape. Select the all shapes that are congruent to this one. So which is the correct option? That is second, third, and fourth. Option number two is the correct option. How are these figures related? They are similar but not congruent. Option number two is the correct option. Congruent? Oh, they are same shapes and same size. Look at this shape. Select all the shapes that are congruent to this one. Second and third, option number two is the correct option. How are the figures related? Neither similar nor congruent. Option number two is the correct. Three is the correct option. Look at this shape. Select all the shapes that are congruent to this one. Mm, all of them, I think they all are congruent. Look at this shape. Select all the shapes that are congruent to this one. First one, I think, is the correct option. How are these figures related? Similar but not congruent. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. So we were working on grade 5 math. Chapter we were working on is symmetry and transformations. The lessons we have covered today are lines of symmetry, rotational symmetry, reflection, rotation and translation, identify congruent and similar figures. So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we just did. That need more help with any of the lessons, you can simply click on the like here to help you, or either you can write them down box. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you ask, if you have any. Okay, that's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye.